even though I've closed all the curtains so it doesn't interfere. Right, so we're going to start off with the wrists. And then flip the arms to the outside. And the shoulders. Flex the knees. I'm going to turn that music down just one notch because it feels like it's a little bit loud to me. I feel like I'm having to shout above the music. Flexing the knees, and then we're going to turn. Keeping that weight central, the shoulders and arms relax. So you're pushing into the floor to turn the other way. Then we're going to wrap the arms around. And then take the weight to one side, and this time pick up your heels and just point your toes down, just for a change. Okay, and 1 foot forward. Take the weight from the back to the front. Get that feeling of you pushing your big toe through your shoe and you're not bringing your knee any more forward than your ankle. And it's that push that's moving the arms and shoulders for you. And change direction. Change feet, I mean, not change direction. Don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, and step up. I'm going to take your chin to your shoulder. And then slowly turn the other way. And come back to the front. Lower the chin. Bracing the chin, being mindful of your neck. And back to the center, and then take your ear to your shoulder. And then slowly the other way. And come back to the center. If you take one shoulder back, raise it, bring it forward. Drawing those big circles. And then change direction. Got it right this time. Okay, and forming gentle fists, breathing in, and let it all go on the out breath. And again, in, out. One more time. Today we're just going to do the wrists first. So I said before, the closer you keep those arms together, the more stretch you'll get on your wrist. Change direction. Okay, so we're going to work a bit on the balance. So if you do need to hold on to something, that's fine. But as long as you're focusing on that posture, you don't want to be like this. Head up, okay, shoulders down. So if take the weight into one foot. So notice how I'm slightly turned. I'm going to lift my foot up off the floor, and then I'm circling with my big toe. Okay, so keeping that head up. And then change direction. Give that one a good old shake. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so get the weight into the leg, lift the foot up, circle with the big toe. Give those shoulders down. Big circle. And then change direction. And give that one a good old shake. Last one on the balance. So what I'd like you to do is you turn that foot out to the outside and you're going to raise the knee. Okay, now, if you can, right, only if you can, if you need to hold on to a surface to do this, hold on to the surface and draw that knee towards your chest. Okay? If your balance is really good, you can hold on with both hands and bring the knee up. As I say, if you need to hold on to a surface, just have one arm there, but keep that head up. Okay? So if the ones that can, bring the knee up, making sure the ankles relax for all of you. Okay, and then bring that down. So again, on the other side, if you need, okay, that's perfectly fine, because you can still work on your balance while you're holding on to something. So you're going to bring your knee up, pull it towards you, even if it's down here, that's fine. And then if you can, both hands interlock and strongly pull the knee towards your chest. But again, don't worry if you can't. You're keeping the crown of the head up. Okay, I think that's enough of that. I don't want anyone falling over. Okay, just give the legs a bit of shake. So we do the H-Shigon. So stepping out. Remember, this is a stretching exercise still. Stretch. Bring the hands down to your side. Extend as far as you can. Palm up. Elbows. Push back. Push, 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 push. Interlock the thumbs. Rocking those elbows out. And the idea when you do this is that the arms go slightly back. I have tight shoulders, so I find this difficult. But I am trying to push back. And then if you want, come up on the balls of the feet. And then slowly come down, massage. Excuse me. Pressing the palms down towards the floor. Turn the palms away, stretch forward, stretch, stretch, stretch. Keep looking towards the floor. Draw the big circle with the hands. And slowly uncurl. The head is the last thing to come up. Bring the hands up. Look up towards the ceiling. Press. Take the arms back. Bending those knees. Keep those knees tracking out. As you slowly bring the arms forward to fingers are about eye level. And then slowly straighten the legs. So we're going to do that again, see if you can stretch a little bit further each time we do this. Stretch. Push back. Prayer position. Stop the thumbs. Put those elbows out if you like. Balls of the feet. Heels down. Massage. Pressing down, see if you can go a little bit further. Let's stretch forward. Draw the big circle. And slowly come up. Bring the hands up, look up and press up. Take the arms back, bending the knees. Slowly come down. Come back up again. Last one. Extend. Palm. Elbows back. Prayer position. Lock the elbows out and come up. Heels down, massage. Pressing down towards the floor, see if you can stretch a little bit further towards the floor. Turn the palms away, stretch forward. Draw the big circle. And slowly uncurl. Bring the hands up. Look up and press up. Take the arms back. Bending those knees. Bring the hands forward to the eye level. And then slowly come up. And we're going to take 3 breaths. Breathing in. Breathing out. And again. In. And out. And the last time. Bring the weight across and close the step. Have a bit of a shake and then have a drink if you like. I'm going to I'm going to turn this down one more notch because I just want to, give a minute, wait a few seconds. I'm going to just go over, strum the lute. See, because I can't see you, just to help you feel, to keep it moving all the time and you get a nice flow when you're doing it. So we're just going to do it a couple of times on each side. Just a bit of technique, that's all it is. So, if you mirror me, so the first one we're going to do, you're going to have your left leg forward. Okay, so you've done, imagine you've done a brush knee push. Notice you've got that gap between your legs. You don't want to be walking a tightrope. Okay, this hand is about a couple of inches away from your trouser seam. Shoulders relaxed and the push is about shoulder height. The weight is forward 70%. You should just be able to see the tips of your toes. If you can see more than that, you need to bring the hips more forward. Okay, so we're going to do that half a step up. As soon as you've got the ball of the foot down, then you start bringing the weight back. As soon as you've got the weight back, you then do your January sails and you raise. As soon as you've done your January sails, you slowly turn, picking up the foot, and you're strumming the loop. Okay? Gaps underneath the arm. The weight should be entirely in the back leg. This knee is out, it's not coming in. So you've got this area open. This hand is close to the elbow, but not touching. Okay? Have the feeling of gap underneath the arms as well. However, as I said to you before, if you have knee problems, just bring the weight a little bit more forward so you've not got all the weight in that leg. Okay? So if you just step up from there and relax. So we're going to do that again. So this is how you get that movement, continual movement. You slowly step up. As soon as you step up, you slowly transfer the weight. Turning. You come back. Okay, one more on that side. So slowly step up. Transfer the weight, turn. As soon as you've done that, technique. Okay, so it's a continual movement. I know when I'm teaching you, I'm doing it a little bit robotic, but that's just a way of teaching. Once you've got the hang of it, you just keep it moving all the time. So you don't actually, it's like a photo, a click of a photo when you finish the posture. As soon as you've taken that photo, snap, you're moving into the next one. Okay, so if we do the other leg forward now. So again, feel that weight forward in that front leg. If I stand like that, see how here, it's not here, forward, and the back leg is just off block. So you're gonna, again, half a step up. As soon as it's there, stop turning. Okay, and again. Oops, wrong way around. Can't do it. Naughty I am. So you're going to do half a step up. As soon as it's there, transfer the weight. As soon as it's there, turn the waist. As soon as it's there, stop coming back. Making sure that front knee's bent as well. That's the other thing I didn't mention. I'm going to do that one more time. So imagine you're doing your brush knee push. Half a step up. As soon as it's there, stop transferring the weight. Then turn the waist. As soon as that's there, start coming back. Strum the loop. Okay? And that's the same with all the moves. You're transferring weight forward, transferring weight back, then you turn your waist, and then you turn your waist again to finish the move. Right, so now we will go back to set 3, and we've got up to strum the loop. And I'm not sure if I did, I've got a feeling I did introduce strum the loop actually. We've done single whip. And I've got a feeling that we did do strum the loop, so I'm going to go up to there again. So we're going to step out, commencing, pulse the monkey, making sure the weight is equal down both legs. When you do this move, you're just turning your weights. Now we're going to do transition into brush knee push. Brush knee push. So you're bringing that weight forward, pivot, pivot, pivot. And then we're going to do bandline choy. Form your fist. As soon as you've done that, lock the first one of those. As soon as you've done that, we're going to parry. And as soon as we've done that, we start bringing the weight forward, pivot. And turn. Bring weight back. Then the hook. Grab your front toes. Bringing that weight forward. That enables you now to turn your foot out. You're going to circle, picking up the toes and turn, turn, turn. And form your hook. Fingers and thumbs all touch. Turn back. Step, empty step. Now, as you bring the weight forward, you pivot. Make sure that knee doesn't cave in. Okay, so I'm going to bring the hands forward and step up. So I don't know if you saw then, trying to do it continually, so you're always moving, and that's where you get the smoothness in Tai Chi. We're going to do it again. I'm going to step out. Commencing. Repulse the monkey. And again. Transfer the weight, bring it back. Brush knee push. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Bandline choy. Transfer the weight back. Transfer the weight forward. Stepping through. Turn your toes out now. Start transferring the weight again. Parry. And your knuckles are facing the ceiling. Now you turn them. Apparent close up. Bring your weight back, then turn your waist. Because the weight's forward, we can turn that back foot out. We're going to circle with a single whip. Turn. Bringing the weight forward. So you've got 70% of your weight forward, shoulders are down. I'll just turn for you. See how I'm turned here? It's quite an open move. It's not open. I'll turn back again. So now we're going to do that stronger loop. So you're going to bring the weight forward, release your hook, turn your palm up, half a step. Now because the palm's up, we want that palm to turn down. So we're going to sit back, turn the palm down, do your January sails. And then slightly turn back to your stronger loop. Okay? So if we do that again, so if we get into this position, we've done our single whip. So elbows slightly lower than your shoulder, wrists are slightly higher, shoulders down, though, shoulders up. So you're going to release the hook, half a step up, bring the weight back, turn the palm, January sail, so you're moving that weight all the time. You turn slightly towards the front, empty heel step, or bring the weight forward if you've got falling. Okay, so we're going to bring the weight forward and close the step. Right, so we're going to do it from the beginning, and because we end up in that stronger loop, we can then add on, and depending on your space, you can either do one repulse monkey or three. If you can fit three in, and you've got a small space, just make them very, very small. Okay, we have to do an odd number in order to do the bandman choy on the other side. If we do an even number, we'll end up doing it on the same side. So that's the reason why we have to do an odd number of repulse monkeys. But anyway, we'll get there in a minute. So we're going to step out, commencing. I'm going to come forward a little bit. Repulse monkey. And again. Brush knee push. And then choy, maintaining that same level. Pop on the nose. Now we start transferring the weight across. So we take that empty step through and then we turn the fist. Punch. Apparent close-up. Bring the weight back, then turn the weight back to the screen. And push forward. Single whip. Turn the foot out. Pick up your front toe so you can turn, form your hook. And then turn back to the front. Empty step, bring the weight forward. Pivot slightly, as long as you're not square. Strum the loop. Release the hook. Half a step up. Bring the weight back. Turn the palm over. January sail. Right, so depending on your space, do these very small. We're going to do 3 repulse monkeys. I'll do mine small as well. And one more. And then we do a weighted turn on that back foot. And you're just going to circle this hand round and up so that we are now going to do a brush knee push on the other side. And that is where we're going to finish this week. I'm not going to show you anymore. We'll do the Banlan Choi next week. So I'd like you to bring your hands forward, bring the weight all the way forward. Step up shoulder width. Sink the wrists. And close the step. Okay? Again, please. That's what my teacher used to say to me. Again, please. And stepping out. I'm just going to move over slightly. Commencing. Repulse the monkey. And again. Brush knee push. Banlan Choi or deflect parry punch. Holding your fist. Empty heel step through as you've got. Transfer the weight. Parry. Punch. Apparent close-up. Turn your waist. Bring the weight back, then turn your waist back, picking up the front toes. Single whip. Turn the back foot out. Pick up the front toes to help you turn. T-step. Turn back slightly. Step. Bring that weight forward and pivot slightly. Strum the loop. Release the hook hand. Palm up. Bring the weight back, palm down. January sails. Turn slightly, bring up the front foot and sink. Repulse monkey. 3 small ones, depending on your space. The first one. The second one. And the third one. Now you're going to do that weighted turn, so you pivot on the ball of that back foot, and then you just circle your hand around. And then we do one more brush knee push. And then we're going to step up, closing four. Slowly straighten the legs without locking them, okay? Sink the wrists. And close the step. Right, I'm going to do it one more time. Because we are facing each other, I'm not going to say anything, except stepping out. I will turn the music up a little bit for you now, because I'm not going to be yakking too much. So stepping out. Well done. I'll turn this down again. Hope that was okay. I'm sure you did great. Right, so we're going to practice the step 2. I can't call it the kitchen form now, so it's now the lounge form. And that is the one where we do weaving the shuttles. So we start off doing a commencing, repulse monkey twice, and then we do one part of the horse's name, and then we do our weaving the shuttles. We do another brush knee push, and then we do strum the loop and repulse monkey, and then we repeat it again. So I'll explain the moves. Well, I won't explain the moves. I'll say the moves on the first one, and then all being well, I'm going to turn my back to you on the second one, and we'll do it again with me with my back to you. Okay. So stepping out, commencing, repulse the monkey, the other side, and we do a weighted turn and hold the ball so that we can do a part the horse's name. So now we're going to do weave the shuttle. So sit back, turn the foot out slightly, hold the ball, T-step, turn, and the foot, weave the shuttle so you pivot. Now, I know I'm looking at the screen, but normally I will be looking towards where my hands are. Sit back, turn the foot in a little bit, hold the ball, turn, weave the shuttles. So now we're going to turn that into brush knee push. So we sit back, turn the palm down, circle the hand around, and you're looking towards your left palm, and you turn and you do a brush knee push. Bring that weight forward, feel that weight in that front leg. Strum the loops. Half a step. January sail. Keeping those knees bent. 2 repulse monkeys. 1, 2. And now we're going to do a weighted turn so we can hold the ball on this side and do part the horse's name on the other side. So again, bring the weight forward, then pivot, and that will turn you. Then we do weave a shuttle. So sit back, turn your foot out. T-step, hold the ball, turn, weave the shuttles. Sit back. I'm hoping I haven't done too many. And then you're going to do your brush knee push. I'm going to come back slightly. Brush knee push. And then you're going to do strum the loop. I might have done too many, I'm not sure. January sails. It's talking and doing at the same time. I'm not that brilliant, that's it. Repulse the monkey. And again. So this time we're going to hold the ball. So you do that weighted turn and hold the ball. And we're going to do grasping the bird's tail. So we ward off. Square up for roll back, bring the weight back, then turn the waist. Then we're going to come back for press, have that 2-inch gap. Bring the weight forward, pivot on that back foot if you need to make sure you're square. Then we come back for push. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So ward off, square up for roll back. And then we're going to do press, giving those shoulders down and the elbows sunk now. And we come back for push. And then we're going to step up for closing form. So you extend the arms, bringing that weight forward, knees still bent. Bring the hands down. And close. Right. I'm going to turn my back on you now. I'll still call out the moves. Apologies if I did one too many of those moves. I'm not sure if I did. But anyway, apologies if I did. Right, so I'm going to turn my back on you. Hopefully you can see my feet. Just about. That's good. Right. So we're going to step out. Commencing. We pulse the monkey. And the other side. Then we're going to do part the horse's mane. Then we're going to sit back. We're going to hold the ball. And we're going to do weaving the shuttles. So we turn, empty step, turn, rotate that right arm. Sit back. We're going to hold the ball on this side. Turn in just a smidge. Turn, weave the shuttles. Sit back, turn your left palm down, so you're going to circle it round, and then you can do brush and push. Then we'll do strong the loop, half a step up. Bring the weight back, turn the legs, down and sail. Step back to repulse monkey twice. That's the first one. And then we're going to do another one. And then we're going to do that weighted turn and hold the ball. Part the horse's mane. Sit back, turn the toes out just a smidge. We're going to hold the ball. Turn to the left corner. Weave the shuffles. Sit back, turn the foot in a little bit. Hold the ball. Turn to the other corner. Empty heel step. Weave the shuffles. Sit back, palm faces up, you circle it around, and then you do a brush knee push. Just make sure you can see me, yeah. Strong the loop. Then we're going to do 2 repulse monkeys. The first one, and the second one. And then we're going to do a weighted turn and hold the ball. And we're going to do grasping the bird's tail. So we do a ward off first. Square up and roll back. Bring the weight back. Turn the waist. And we do press. Pivot on that back foot if you need to make sure you're square. And then we come back for push. And we're going to do it on the other side. So you bring weight back, turn the foot out, hold the ball, ward off, and it's an upward movement, square up, bring weight back, and then turn the waist to the left. And then we come back for press. And then we come back for push. And then you're going to extend the arms, step up, sink the wrists, and close the step. Yay! Well done. I know we haven't got time to do it again, so we won't. We'll just do some breathing stuff and relax. I think we might hug a tree today. All right? So stepping out, equalize the weight, crown and head raised, tongues at the roof of the mouth, shoulders down, have that feeling of a gap underneath each arm, knees are off block, feel the weight in the pad of the foot. Just to start, remember we focus on this area, it's like a ball, we're expanding as we breathe in, contracting as we breathe out. If you're feeling any tension anywhere, just gently draw your mind to it, the forehead, the jaw, the shoulders, wherever. Just see if you can dissolve that tension away. So to hug the tree, just allow the arms to float. There's no tension there at all. Allow them to float up. So the fingers are facing each other. You can see how my fingers facing slightly upwards. My elbows are down, my shoulders are sunk. Okay? And you can make your legs work a little bit harder by bending them while doing this. You don't have to. Okay, and again, take your focus to the breathing. Just imagine those elbows on some cushions. No tension there at all. However, if you are experiencing any pain in your shoulders, please lower your arms back down to that first position. Okay, just let the arms, if they're not already down, just let them come back to that first position. Slowly. So if you have bent your knees a little bit more, just straighten that without locking. And we're going to take 3 breaths. Just breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in. And one more. Slowly bring the legs across. You're all nice and relaxed now. I'll wake you up a little bit. So I'm going to bring in the wrists and the elbows and the shoulders. Okay, if you need to hold on to surface, please do. We're going to just shake the ankle so it's all floppy floppy. And then bring the knees so the calves all floppy. And shake the whole leg. And the same thing on the other side. Okay, so we're going to start off with the ankle. Floppy, floppy, floppy. Bring in the knee. The calves are floppy. And then shake the whole leg. And then we'll just do the bouncy up and down a bit. Walk the arms around. Make a draft. Okie dokie.